What's going on, guys? My name is Joey Biagas and I'm an audio engineer and musician of a few years now, and today I'm going to show you how to set up a sub bus for vocals. So let's get to it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and set up a sub bus for vocals. Now, a common example or situation to use a sub bus for vocals is commonly for background vocals, because usually you might have more than one backup vocal going on at the same time, whether it's for a stereo pair that's harmonizing with the lead vocal, or if it's possibly multiple harmonies going on at the same time. You want to be able to control them all at once with usually just one fader, because that makes things a lot easier as far as backup vocals compared to lead vocals, okay? So just understanding that concept first. I have a Pro Tools session open up here. Now, this is a lead vocal and this is a lead vocal. I have them separated on two different tracks for one reason or another. But anyway, all these tracks right here, I have three different tracks, actually four different tracks, even down here, that are all backup vocals. I mean, I have stereo pairs here, and then I have other stuff going on, and then I think I have at some point, I think that's right here, three different harmonies going on at the same time. So instead of controlling four faders, I can send all four of these tracks right here, since they're all backup vocals, send them to one fader and control them all with one fader. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. The first thing I'm going to say is select them all with these by clicking them, to be honest, as I just did right now. Here, I'll click on one. Whoops, let's cancel that. Okay, so click on one and then hold shift and then click on the last one that you want, and then it's going to select every single one in between, just like so. Okay, so once you have them all selected, hold Apple and then hit G. Okay, and that's going to create a group. All right, so with a group, we can control them all at once. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's name it. Let's name it back Volks. Okay, and hit OK. Now, when we go to our mix window, here, these ones, when I slide one fader, it's going to move all of them at the same time wherever they're at. But here's the thing, if that's not something you want, if you want to, like what I was saying before, send it to a bus, we can do that as well. So I'm going to unselect the backup vocals, so now I can control one fader at a time. Okay. Since these are still selected, what I'm going to do is hold Shift and Option at the same time and send these out, because this is the output, and send them out from a bus. And send it to, let's do bus 1 and 2. Okay. So now they're being sent out to bus 1 and 2. You can see each one of their outputs changed. Now, from here, I'm going to create a new track by holding Shift, Apple, N. It's going to bring up this window, and I'm going to select aux input and have that as stereo. Okay, and hit create. And then I'm just going to quickly rename this. I like renaming stuff because it makes things organized. Let's do back V. V for short for vocals. Hit OK. All right, so now one last thing. On the input of this aux track that we made for the backup vocals, we want to select bus 1 and 2, since that's where they're being routed to. So bus, go to 1 and 2. Okay, so let's just solo these for right now. Let's solo each one of these, including the aux track, and hear how I can control them.
Well, I can't go living on this way with you this way. Always be this way.
Okay, so as you can see, now with just this one fader, this aux fader, I can control all of those vocals at the same time. So now it's a lot easier to balance how loud I want the lead vocal versus the versus the backup vocals. So let's unsolo all of these and take a listen to the song and adjust accordingly.
Well, I can't go living on with you this way, never knowing what you'll say, and if you'll always be this way. I could go and just simply run away, but...
Okay, and that's the basic idea, but that's how you set up a sub bus for backup vocals.
Alright, so that's pretty much it on how to set up your sub bus. If you do have any other questions, please let us know, but thank you for watching.